We've all marveled at the pyramids, stood in awe of the Colosseum, and admired the Parthenon, these majestic monuments of ancient civilizations. But what about the hidden tales, the lost empires, the mysteries that continue to puzzle historians today? Embark with us on an adventure beyond the beaten paths as we explore the enthralling and lesser-known aspects of the ancient world. Together, we'll uncover history's hidden gems, revealing the unexpected and the extraordinary. Imagine you could travel back in time to an era where myths and legends were born. You're on the sunny island of Crete, standing before the majestic ruins of Knossos, a place steeped in history and mystery. This isn't just any palace. Knossos was the heart of the Minoan civilization, a beacon of ancient culture and innovation. Its huge size gives us a glimpse into a lively culture, bustling with activity and grandeur. Beautiful paintings cover the walls, depicting scenes of nature, rituals, and daily life. Open courtyards bask under the sun, inviting gatherings and celebrations. This palace whispers stories of a powerful and clever people whose influence spread far and wide. The Minoans were masters of their world, excelling in art, architecture, and trade. They ruled the Aegean Sea with their advanced ships and navigational skills. Their ships, filled with treasures, traveled from Egypt to Sicily, establishing trade routes and cultural exchanges. They built cities and palaces that were just as grand as any in the ancient world, showcasing their architectural prowess. Their art celebrated life, nature, and the sea, reflecting their deep connection to the world around them. Knossos is a window into this lost world, offering us a glimpse into the past. It's a place where history comes alive, where the echoes of the past can still be heard. Walk through the ruins and imagine the Minoans going about their busy days, their lives intertwined with the fabric of this grand palace. Picture the artists, the priests, the rulers who once walked these halls, each contributing to the legacy of Knossos. The spirit of the Minoans still lingers here, a testament to their enduring legacy. The Minoans were people of the sea, a civilization deeply connected to the waters that surrounded them. They thrived on the island of Crete from around 3100 BC to 1100 BC, creating a society that was both advanced and influential. Their civilization was full of new ideas, innovations, and artistic expressions that were ahead of their time. They were skilled sailors and traders, mastering the art of navigation and maritime commerce. Their ships, decorated with colorful sails, navigated the Aegean Sea with precision and grace. They established trade routes that stretched far and wide, connecting various cultures and regions. The Minoans weren't conquerors who liked to fight. They preferred to trade, fostering peaceful relations with their neighbors. Their ships carried goods like pottery, cloth, and olive oil, essential commodities of the ancient world. In return, they brought back exotic goods from faraway lands, enriching their own culture and economy. This trade made the Minoan people wealthy and prosperous, allowing them to build magnificent palaces and structures. Their control of the sea brought about cultural exchange, blending different traditions and ideas. Ideas and artistic styles traveled through their trade routes, influencing and being influenced by other civilizations. The Minoans were open to new ideas and influences, which is evident in their diverse and innovative art. This openness can be seen in their unique and vibrant art, which remains a testament to their creativity. The Minoans' skill at sea was unmatched for centuries, making them the dominant maritime power of their time. They were the undeniable rulers of the Aegean, their influence extending across the waters. Their ships were symbols of their strength and influence, representing their dominance and prowess. They connected the ancient world through trade and cultural exchange, leaving a lasting legacy on the civilizations that followed. Minoan art is a celebration of life. It is full of movement and color. Their frescoes, paintings done on wet plaster, are especially striking. They show scenes from everyday life, religious rituals, and the beauty of nature. One of the most amazing things about Minoan art is how realistic it is. Animals, plants, and humans are shown with incredible accuracy. The Minoans paid close attention to detail. They captured the essence of their subjects with skill and artistry. Minoan architecture was equally impressive. They built elaborate palaces, villas, and tombs. Their buildings used advanced engineering techniques. Light wells and ventilation systems were common. Their palaces weren't just homes for rulers, they were centers of administration, religion, and culture. The Minoans were master builders. They used materials like wood, stone, and plaster to create strong and beautiful structures. Their buildings were designed to blend in with the surrounding environment. At the heart of Minoan civilization were their palaces. These weren't just homes for rulers, they were bustling centers of activity. The most famous of these palaces is Knossos. Others include Phaistos, Melia, and Zakros. These palaces were architectural marvels. They had intricate layouts with courtyards, workshops, and religious sanctuaries. The Minoans used advanced engineering techniques. They built sophisticated drainage systems and even had flushing toilets. The palaces were decorated with beautiful frescoes. These paintings give us valuable insights into Minoan life. We see scenes of religious ceremonies, sporting events, and everyday activities. The frescoes are a testament to the Minoans' love of life and their artistic skill. The palaces were the centers of Minoan power. They were the seats of government, religion, and culture. They were also hubs of economic activity. Goods from across the Aegean flowed through these palaces. Knossos was the largest and most important of the Minoan palaces. It was a sprawling complex of rooms, corridors, and courtyards. Its size and complexity gave rise to the legend of the labyrinth. According to Greek myth, King Minos of Crete kept a fearsome creature hidden within the labyrinth. This creature was the Minotaur, a half-man, half-bull monster. The Athenian hero Theseus eventually slew the Minotaur and escaped the labyrinth. While no evidence of a real Minotaur has ever been found, the myth highlights the awe-inspiring nature of Knossos. The palace's labyrinthine layout and intricate decorations must have seemed magical to ancient visitors. Knossos was more than just a palace. It was a symbol of Minoan power and sophistication. It was a center of trade, religion, and culture. Its ruins continue to captivate and intrigue visitors today. Melia was another important Minoan center. Located on the northern coast of Crete, Melia was a hub of maritime activity. Its harbor bustled with ships from across the Aegean. The palace at Melia was smaller than Knossos, but it was still an impressive structure. It featured a central courtyard, workshops, and storage rooms. Like other Minoan palaces, Melia was adorned with beautiful frescoes. Melia's location on the coast made it a strategic trading post. The Minoans exported goods like olive oil, wine, and pottery from Melia's harbor. They imported raw materials and luxury goods from across the Aegean. Melia's prosperity is evident in its archaeological remains. The city was home to a wealthy elite who enjoyed a comfortable lifestyle. The Minoans of Melia were connected to the wider world through their maritime trade networks. The Minoans left a lasting mark on Greek mythology. The most famous myth associated with the Minoans is the story of the Minotaur. This mythical beast, half man and half bull, was said to be imprisoned within the labyrinth at Knossos. The Minotaur myth is just one example of the Minoans' influence on Greek storytelling. The Minoans' maritime prowess, their elaborate palaces, and their vibrant culture all found their way into Greek myths and legends. These myths often portray the Minoans as a wealthy and sophisticated people. They are associated with luxury goods, skilled artisans, and powerful rulers. The myths also hint at the Minoans' connection to the natural world, particularly the sea. The Minoans may be gone, but their stories live on in Greek mythology. These myths provide a glimpse into how the ancient Greeks viewed this enigmatic civilization. The Minoan civilization flourished for centuries. Then, around 1450 BC, something happened. The Minoans went into decline. The exact cause of their downfall remains a mystery. One theory is that a massive volcanic eruption on the island of Thera, modern-day Santorini, devastated the Minoan civilization. This eruption would have caused widespread destruction, including tsunamis and ashfall. Another theory is that the Mycenaeans, a mainland Greek civilization, invaded and conquered Crete. The Mycenaeans eventually adopted aspects of Minoan culture, but they also brought about its end. It is also possible that a combination of factors contributed to the Minoans' decline. Environmental changes, internal strife, and external pressures may have all played a role. Whatever the cause, the Minoan civilization eventually faded away. Their palaces fell into ruin and their once great cities were abandoned. The Minoans may be gone, but their legacy lives on, echoing through the corridors of time and history. Their art, architecture, and culture continue to fascinate and inspire us, drawing countless visitors and scholars to their ancient sites. The ruins of their palaces, like Knossos and Malia, are popular tourist destinations. The Minoans were pioneers in many fields. They developed a sophisticated system of writing, known as Linear A, which has yet to be fully deciphered, adding an air of mystery to their civilization. They were skilled engineers and architects, creating structures that have stood the test of time. Their palaces were marvels of their time, showcasing advanced design and construction techniques. The Minoans were also artists, their creativity evident in the vibrant frescoes that adorned their walls. Their frescoes and pottery are renowned for their beauty and craftsmanship, reflecting a society that valued artistic expression. They had a deep connection to the natural world, which is reflected in their art, often depicting flora and fauna with intricate detail. The Minoan civilization may have disappeared from history, but their legacy endures, continuing to captivate and educate. They left behind a rich cultural heritage that continues to shape our understanding of the ancient world, influencing modern interpretations of history. Their story is a reminder that even the greatest civilizations can rise and fall, leaving behind only echoes of their former glory, a testament to human achievement and resilience. High in the Andes Mountains of Peru, hidden in mist and mystery, are the ruins of a civilization lost to time. These ancient remnants, shrouded in the clouds, whisper tales of a bygone era where the Chavin people once thrived. The Chavin de Huantar site, nestled at an altitude of over 3,000 meters, stands as a testament to their ingenuity and resilience. The mist that often envelops these ruins adds an air of mystique, making one wonder about the lives of those who walked these paths centuries ago. The Chavin people, incredibly skilled artists and builders, lived centuries before the Inca. Their civilization, which flourished from around 900 to 200 BC, is considered one of the earliest and most influential in the Andean region. The intricate stone carvings found at Chavin de Huantar are not just artistic expressions, but also hold deep religious and cultural significance. These carvings often depict jaguars, eagles, and other powerful symbols, reflecting the Chavin's spiritual beliefs and their connection to the natural world. Their amazing work still inspires us today, telling stories of complex societies, strong beliefs, and incredible art. The Chavin's ability to create such detailed and expressive art with the tools available to them is a testament to their skill and creativity. Each artifact, each carving is a window into their world, offering insights into their daily lives, their rituals, and their worldview. The craftsmanship of the Chavin people continues to be a source of fascination and admiration for archaeologists and historians alike. The Chavin civilization, starting around 1200 BC, left a huge mark on the ancient Andes. Their influence can be seen in the architectural styles, religious practices, and artistic traditions of later Andean cultures. The Chavin de Huantar site itself is a marvel of engineering, with its complex network of underground tunnels and drainage systems. These innovations not only highlight the Chavin's advanced understanding of engineering and hydrology, but also their ability to adapt to the challenging mountainous environment. Their influence, like their art, spread far beyond their mountain home, shaping the religions, art, and politics of later cultures. The Chavin's religious iconography and artistic motifs can be found in various sites across the Andean region, indicating a widespread cultural exchange. This diffusion of Chavin culture played a crucial role in the development of subsequent civilizations, such as the Moche and the Nazca, who drew inspiration from Chavin art and religious practices. This video explores the mysterious world of the Chavin, looking at their amazing buildings, understanding their detailed art, and seeing how they changed the Andean world. By examining the architectural marvels and artistic achievements of the Chavin, we gain a deeper appreciation for their contributions to Andean history. The Chavin de Huantar site serves as a focal point for understanding the broader cultural and historical context of the Andean region during this period. Come with us as we travel back in time to uncover the secrets of this ancient and important civilization. Join our journey as we delve into the heart of the Chavin culture, exploring their innovations, their artistry, and their enduring legacy. Through the eyes of archaeologists and historians, we will piece together the story of the Chavin, a civilization that, despite being lost to time, continues to echo through the ages. Deep in the Andes Mountains, more than 10,000 feet high, is the archaeological site of Chavin de Huantar. This huge complex, a testament to the Chavin people's building skills, was an important religious and ceremonial center for hundreds of years. Chavin de Huantar, with its maze-like passages, huge temples and detailed carvings, shows us how powerful and advanced this ancient culture was. The site's location, where many trade routes through the Andes crossed, tells us it was a center for cultural exchange and trade. The buildings the Chavin people made at Chavin de Huantar are truly amazing. This ancient site, located in the highlands of Peru, dates back to around 1200 BCE. It served as a major religious and cultural center for the Chavin civilization, which is considered one of the earliest and most influential pre-Columbian cultures in the Andes. They built huge structures out of massive stones without using metal tools or wheels. The precision with which these stones were cut and fitted together is astounding, especially considering the limited technology available at the time. The Chavin people used simple tools made of stone and bone, yet they managed to create some of the most enduring and impressive architecture in ancient history. The complex has a series of connected plazas, sunken courtyards, and elaborate temples, all carefully designed to inspire awe and reverence. These spaces were likely used for various ceremonial purposes, including religious rituals, public gatherings, and possibly even astronomical observations. The layout of the site reflects a deep understanding of both engineering and the natural environment. One of the most amazing things is their intricate drainage systems, showing how skilled they were with water. These systems were designed to manage the flow of water through the site, preventing flooding and erosion. The Chavin engineers created a network of underground channels and aqueducts that directed water away from the main structures, ensuring their longevity and stability. These systems, designed to move water through the site, weren't just practical, they were also symbolic in Chavin rituals and beliefs. Water played a crucial role in Chavin cosmology, representing life, fertility, and the connection between the earthly and spiritual realms. The careful integration of water management into the site's design highlights the Chavin people's sophisticated understanding of both practical and symbolic needs. The sound of rushing water echoing through the stone channels made the site even more mysterious and spiritual. This auditory experience would have added to the sense of awe and reverence felt by those who visited Chavin de Huantar. The combination of architectural grandeur, intricate engineering, and symbolic meaning makes Chavin de Huantar a true wonder of the ancient world, offering us a glimpse into the ingenuity and spirituality of the Chavin civilization. The Chavin were great artists, as we can see in their detailed carvings and sculptures. These intricate works of art are not just beautiful, they're also rich in meaning and symbolism. Each carving tells a story, revealing the beliefs, rituals, and daily life of the Chavin people. The precision and care with which these carvings were made show the high level of skill and dedication of Chavin artists. They used a variety of tools and techniques to create these masterpieces, which have stood the test of time and continue to fascinate us today. Their pottery is equally impressive, adorned with symbols and designs that hold deep religious significance. These artifacts were not merely utilitarian objects, they were also used in important ceremonies and rituals. The intricate patterns and motifs on the pottery provide insights into the spiritual world of the Chavin, reflecting their beliefs about life, death, and the cosmos. The use of specific symbols and imagery on these items suggests that they played a crucial role in the religious practices of the Chavin people. A key part of Chavin art is its animal images. Fierce jaguars, majestic eagles, and serpentine snakes are commonly depicted in their carvings. These animals were not chosen at random. Each one held significant meaning and was associated with various aspects of Chavin cosmology. The jaguar, for example, was a powerful symbol of strength in the underworld, while the eagle represented the sky and divine power. Snakes, often seen as intermediaries between the earthly and spiritual realms, were also prominent in Chavin art. These animal symbols often appear in stylized and abstract forms, blending naturalistic details with imaginative elements. This artistic approach allowed the Chavin to convey complex ideas and narratives through their art. The stylization of these animals likely represented powerful gods or spirits embodying the qualities and attributes that the Chavin revered. The jaguar, a symbol of strength and power, is frequently seen in Chavin art, underscoring its importance in their belief system. The jaguar, in particular, is a recurring motif in Chavin art, symbolizing not only physical strength, but also a connection to the underworld. This powerful animal was revered as a deity, embodying the dual aspects of life and death. The frequent depiction of jaguars in Chavin carvings highlights their central role in the spiritual and cultural life of the Chavin people. Through their art, the Chavin have left us a rich legacy that continues to inspire and intrigue us, offering a window into their world and their understanding of the universe. The Chavin people's influence spread far from their mountain home, changing the religions, rituals, and art of later Andean cultures. Their religious images, with their animal symbols and use of hallucinogenic plants in rituals, spread throughout the Andes, influencing later Andean religions. The Chavin's use of sound and light in their rituals, which we can see in the design of their temples and the musical instruments they used, shows they understood how important sensory experience was to religious practice. The Chavin people left a huge mark on art. Their unique style, with its bold lines, complex patterns, and animal images, continued to influence Andean art for centuries after their decline. The Chavin were also skilled metalworkers, especially with gold and silver, and this also had a lasting impact on Andean art. Later cultures adopted and changed their techniques and designs, keeping the Chavin aesthetic alive in new ways. We don't know exactly why the Chavin civilization declined. Researchers are still trying to figure it out, but several things probably played a role. Climate change, maybe long droughts or other environmental problems, may have hurt their farming and weakened their economy. Internal conflicts, maybe social unrest or power struggles, could have also made the civilization unstable. Even though they eventually declined, the Chavin left a permanent mark on the Andean world. They are now seen as a foundational civilization, their ideas and beliefs forming the basis for later Andean cultures, including the Inca. They made major contributions to Andean art, architecture, religion, and politics. The Chavin's legacy shows how powerful ideas can be and how much influence even a lost civilization can have on history. The Chavin civilization, though lost to time, still fascinates us. Their amazing buildings, artistic achievements, and lasting religious influence show their ingenuity, creativity, and impact on the Andean world. As we learn more about this mysterious civilization, we understand more about human history and how the past can teach us about the present. The Chavin, though long gone, still speak to us through their art, their beliefs, and the lasting legacy of their remarkable civilization. The ruins of Carthage show us what's left of a lost empire. On the coast of North Africa, Carthage was once a busy, important city. Its spot on the Gulf of Tunis gave it control over important trade routes. The city controlled access to the Mediterranean Sea. It became a doorway between the East and the West. Carthage was amazing to see. Its harbor was full of ships from faraway lands. Merchants traded exciting goods from all over the known world. The city walls, once strong, are now broken down. These ruins give us a peek into a civilization that rivaled Rome. The story of Carthage is about two empires fighting to be the strongest. Come with us as we travel back in time to explore the rise and fall of this ancient power. Carthage's story doesn't begin in Africa, but on the shores of the eastern Mediterranean, where the ancient Phoenicians thrived. It was founded by the Phoenicians, skilled sailors and traders from what is now Lebanon. who were known for their remarkable seafaring abilities. Looking for new places to trade and expand their influence, the Phoenicians started colonies all over the Mediterranean, establishing a vast network of trade routes. One of these colonies, started in the 9th century BC, would become Carthage, a city that would rise to great prominence. Legend says Carthage was founded by Queen Dido, a mysterious and tragic figure whose story has been told for centuries. Running away from her mean brother, Dido landed on the African coast with a small group of loyal followers seeking refuge and a new beginning. She made a deal with the local Berber tribesmen, negotiating for a piece of land to establish her new city. They gave her as much land as she could cover with an ox hide, a seemingly small and insignificant amount. Cleverly, Dido cut the ox hide into thin strips and used them to circle a large area, securing a significant piece of land for her people. This land became the beginning of Carthage, a settlement that would grow and flourish over the centuries. From this small start, Carthage would grow into a powerful empire, dominating the Western Mediterranean and becoming a major player in ancient history. The Carthaginians learned their exceptional sailing skills from their Phoenician ancestors, mastering the art of navigation and trade. They quickly became great sailors and smart traders, establishing Carthage as a hub of commerce and culture in the ancient world. Carthage's wealth and power came from its ships, which were the lifeblood of its economy and the key to its influence across the Mediterranean. The Carthaginians were masters of the sea, navigating treacherous waters with unmatched skill and bravery. Their ships, made of sturdy cedarwood and powered by large billowing sails, were a common sight in bustling harbours from Spain to Sicily. They sailed as far north as the British Isles, seeking out tin and other valuable resources, expanding their trade network even further. Carthage's merchants traded all sorts of goods, from everyday items to luxury products, creating a vibrant and diverse marketplace. From the rich mines of Spain, they brought back precious metals like silver, lead and copper, which were highly sought after. The fertile farms of North Africa produced abundant crops of grain, olives and figs, which were staples in the Carthaginian diet. Colourful textiles woven with intricate patterns were popular all over the Mediterranean, showcasing Carthaginian craftsmanship. Carthage even controlled the trade in a rare and expensive item, Tyrian purple dye made from murex shells, which was prized by the elite. This extensive trading network made Carthage incredibly wealthy, allowing it to flourish and grow. Its people enjoyed a high standard of living, with access to a variety of goods and luxuries. Homes were decorated with beautiful mosaics and frescoes, reflecting the city's prosperity and artistic achievements. Public buildings like the impressive Tophet Sanctuary showcased Carthaginian art and religious practices, adding to the city's grandeur. Carthage's economic power made its military strong, enabling it to defend its interests and expand its influence. Rome and Carthage couldn't both keep growing stronger. Their ambitions were too vast, and their territories too close. Their goals clashed in the middle of the Mediterranean, a region rich in resources and strategic importance. The First Punic War, which started because of a fight over the Sicilian city of Messana, began a conflict that would last for over a century. This war marked the beginning of a series of brutal confrontations. The First Punic War was mostly fought at sea. Naval supremacy was crucial, and both sides knew it. Rome, which didn't have a strong navy at first, learned quickly. They adapted and innovated, building a formidable fleet. They invented the corvus, a boarding bridge that let their soldiers fight sea battles like land battles. This ingenious device turned the tide in their favor. This invention helped Rome win. The corvus allowed them to leverage their superior infantry tactics even at sea. After a long and bloody war, Carthage lost. The defeat was a significant blow to their power and influence, but the peace didn't last. Tensions simmered beneath the surface, setting the stage for future conflicts. Hannibal Barca, a young Carthaginian general, promised to get revenge on Rome. His determination and strategic genius would soon be tested. He led his army across the Alps and into Italy, winning amazing victories at Trebia, Trasimene, and Cannae. These battles showcase his tactical brilliance. His use of war elephants, a scary sight on the battlefield, became famous. These massive creatures struck fear into the hearts of his enemies. The Second Punic War was a huge challenge for Rome. They faced a formidable opponent in Hannibal whose strategies were unpredictable and effective. Hannibal roamed freely in Italy for years. His presence was a constant threat, and Rome struggled to contain him. Led by Scipio Africanus, the Romans took the war to Carthage, defeating Hannibal at the Battle of Zama. Carthage lost again, marking the end of their dominance. Section 5. Hannibal's legacy, a general unmatched. Hannibal Barca is one of history's greatest military commanders. His bold strategies and smart tactics changed warfare forever. Hannibal's crossing of the Alps, a difficult journey, shows his bravery and determination. Hannibal's victories at Trebia, Trasimene and Cannae showed his skill on the battlefield. He used different formations and maneuvers, often outsmarting his Roman enemies. His use of cavalry, especially the Numidian light cavalry, was very effective against the slower Roman legions. Hannibal also understood psychology and morale. He used Roman fears against them, using ambushes and surprise attacks to make them lose hope. Even though he lost in the end, Hannibal's impact on military thinking was huge. Section 6. The fall of a civilization, the destruction of Carthage. The Third Punic War was the end of Carthage's long history. Rome, driven by fear, revenge, and ambition, decided to destroy Carthage completely. The war, started by Roman demands that Carthage leave its city and move inland, wasn't really a war, but an execution. Carthage, weakened by past defeats and without its overseas territories, fought hard. Its people, once used to luxury, suffered through years of siege. They melted down statues to make weapons and fought bravely. But Carthage was doomed. In 146 BC, Roman legions led by Scipio Aemilianus broke through Carthage's defenses. The city was destroyed over a week of terrible violence. Streets were filled with blood. Fires burned out of control, turning buildings into ruins. Carthage was destroyed. Its harbor was filled with rocks. Its fields were covered in salt. Section 7. Echoes in the ruins, the legacy of Carthage. Carthage may be in ruins, but its legacy lives on. The city's location, its skill at sea, and its business innovations left a lasting impact on the Mediterranean world. Carthage's influence can be seen in the many shipwrecks on the ocean floor, showing its once huge trading network. Carthage's legacy is also seen in its culture. Its art, a mix of Phoenician, Egyptian, and Greek styles, showed the city's diverse nature. Carthaginian craftsmanship, seen in its beautiful jewelry, pottery, and metalwork, was valuable in the ancient world. Carthage's religion, though often misunderstood by Roman writers, gives us a look into a complex belief system. The Tophet sanctuary, with its stelae dedicated to the goddess Tanit and the god Baal Hammon, helps us understand Carthaginian rituals and beliefs. As Section 8, Cultural Crossroads, Carthaginian Influence on Rome. The rivalry between Rome and Carthage wasn't just about war, but also about culture. Despite their hatred, these two civilizations influenced each other a lot. Roman writers, though often describing Carthage as a bad enemy, copied a lot from Carthaginian literature and history. Carthage's knowledge of the sea, especially its shipbuilding and naval tactics, had a big impact on Roman seafaring. Roman shipbuilders studied captured Carthaginian ships, using their designs in their own fleets. The Roman navy, once small, became very powerful after the Punic Wars, able to spread Roman power across the Mediterranean. This naval dominance, important for Rome's growth, came partly from Carthage. Even in defeat, Carthage influenced Roman food. The Carthaginian cookbook, written by Mago, was popular with Romans who liked good food. Section 9. A Timeless Tale Remembering Carthage. The story of Carthage is a classic story of ambition, conflict, and the rise and fall of empires. It's a story that still interests us today. Carthage's ruins along the Tunisian coast remind us that power doesn't last forever, but human achievement does. Carthage's story warns us about the dangers of too much ambition and the terrible results of conflict. It is also a story of resilience, innovation, and cultural exchange. Carthage's legacy reminds us that even in defeat, a civilization can leave a lasting mark on the world. So we remember Carthage not just for its fall, but for its rise, its innovations, and the lasting legacy it left on the world. Imagine holding a coin. Not just any coin, but one of the very first ever minted. A coin that has traversed centuries, carrying with it the whispers of ancient civilizations and the essence of human ingenuity. This coin is a tangible connection to our past, a small yet significant artifact that tells the story of a time long gone. Each scratch, each mark on its surface is a testament to its journey through history. It's a window into the past, a testament to human ingenuity. These coins were more than just currency, they were symbols of power, wealth, and technological advancement. This coin whispers tales of an ancient kingdom, a land called Lydia. Lydia, known for its rich deposits of gold and silver, was a land of prosperity and innovation. These coins, struck from electrum and silver, weren't just tokens of exchange. They were the first standardized currency, a revolutionary concept that transformed trade and commerce. Imagine the bustling marketplaces of ancient Lydia, where merchants and traders exchanged goods with these coins. It was a paradigm shift in how humans conducted trade and commerce, making transactions more efficient and reliable. The Lydians, pioneers of coinage, left an indelible mark on the world. Their innovation in creating the first coins shaped the course of history in ways we still feel today. From the coins in our pockets to the digital currencies of the modern age, the legacy of Lydia's ingenuity continues to influence our world. And nestled in the heart of modern-day Turkey, Lydia was a realm of fertile valleys and rolling hills. This ancient kingdom, located in the western part of Anatolia, was blessed with a landscape that was not only beautiful but also incredibly rich in natural resources. The fertile soil and favorable climate made it an ideal place for agriculture, allowing the Lydians to cultivate a variety of crops and sustain a thriving civilization. The mighty Gades River, known then as the Hermus, snaked through its heart, providing a lifeline for the people and the land. This river was more than just a source of water, it was a vital artery that supported agriculture, trade, and daily life. The Hermus River's waters were renowned for carrying gold dust from the mountains to the Aegean Sea, a phenomenon that contributed significantly to Lydia's wealth and prosperity. The gold dust carried by the river was a natural bounty that earned Lydia a reputation as a land of riches. The Lydians were skilled in the art of gold panning, extracting this precious metal from the riverbeds and streams. This abundance of gold allowed them to create stunning jewelry, intricate artifacts, and even the first coins, which would later revolutionize trade and commerce. The wealth of Lydia was reflected in the opulence of its kings, who were adorned in gold and draped in luxurious fabrics. These rulers were not only wealthy, but also powerful, commanding respect and admiration from their subjects and neighboring kingdoms. Their palaces were filled with treasures, and their courts were centers of culture and sophistication. Among the Lydian kings, King Croesus stands out as a figure of immense wealth and influence. His name has become synonymous with opulence, and his reign is often remembered as a golden age for Lydia. Croesus was known for his generosity and his patronage of the arts, and he played a crucial role in the development of Lydia's economy and culture. One of King Croesus's most significant achievements was the establishment of a standardized coinage system. This innovation transformed Lydia into an economic powerhouse, facilitating trade and commerce both within the kingdom and with neighboring regions. The Lydian coins, made of gold and silver, were widely recognized for their purity and value, setting a standard that would influence monetary systems for centuries to come. The legacy of Lydia's wealth and innovation continues to be felt, reminding us of a time when this ancient kingdom was truly the land of gold and kings. Before coins, bartering ruled the day. In ancient times, people relied on a system of direct exchange, where goods and services were traded without a standardized medium. This method, known as bartering, was the cornerstone of early economies. People traded goods and services directly, a system prone to disputes and inefficiencies. The value of items was subjective, often leading to disagreements. For instance, one person might value a sack of grain differently than another person would value a piece of pottery. Imagine trying to trade a cow for a handful of pottery. The logistics of such trades were cumbersome. Livestock, grains, and crafted goods all had different values, and finding someone who wanted what you had and had what you wanted was a challenge. The Lydians, with their access to abundant electrum, a naturally occurring alloy of gold and silver, had a revolutionary idea. They recognized the need for a more efficient system of trade. Electrum was valuable and could be found in their region, making it an ideal candidate for a new form of currency. They created standardized pieces of electrum stamped with official seals to guarantee their weight and purity. This innovation ensured that each piece of electrum had a consistent value, which was crucial for building trust in this new system of trade. Thus, the world's first coins were born. These coins were not just pieces of metal, they represented a significant leap forward in economic systems. The standardized coins made it easier for people to trade, as they no longer had to negotiate the value of disparate goods. These coins, initially called staters, represented a fixed value, simplifying transactions and fostering trust between traders. The introduction of coins allowed for more complex economic activities, laying the groundwork for the sophisticated financial systems we have today. The Lydians' innovation spread far and wide, influencing other cultures and leading to the diverse coinage systems that followed. The impact of coinage on Lydian society was profound. Trade flourished as never before. Merchants, no longer burdened by the complexities of bartering, could now travel far and wide, their coins a universal language understood across borders. This surge in commerce brought prosperity to Lydia. The kingdom's artisans and craftsmen thrived, their skills in high demand. Cities grew, fueled by the wealth generated through trade. Lydia, once a regional power, was now a force to be reckoned with. Section 5. Beyond Gold, the Art of Lydia. The Lydians were more than just shrewd traders. Their culture, a vibrant tapestry woven from the threads of various civilizations, flourished alongside their economic prowess. Their pottery, adorned with intricate designs and lively scenes, was highly prized. Their textiles, woven from the finest wool and dyed in brilliant hues, were sought after throughout the ancient world. Lydian music, too, was renowned for its beauty and complexity, its melodies echoing through the grand halls of Sardis, their capital city. Today we can still find traces of Lydia's splendor in the ruins of their ancient cities. Archaeologists, carefully excavating the remnants of Sardis, uncover fragments of pottery, remnants of grand buildings, and of course coins. These artifacts, silent witnesses to a bygone era, whisper tales of Lydia's opulence, its artistic brilliance, and its innovative spirit. They remind us of the enduring legacy of a kingdom that, though long gone, continues to shape our world. Despite their economic and cultural achievements, the Lydians were eventually conquered. Their wealth, which had brought them prosperity, also made them a target for ambitious neighbors. In 546 BCE, Cyrus the Great, the founder of the Achaemenid Persian Empire, defeated Croesus, bringing an end to Lydian independence. The once mighty kingdom was absorbed into the vast Persian domain. Though Lydia vanished from the map, its legacy lived on. The Persians, recognizing the ingenuity of Lydian coinage, adopted the system and spread it throughout their vast empire. From there, it spread further, influencing the development of coinage in Greece and beyond. The Lydian invention had become a cornerstone of global trade, a testament to its enduring impact. The story of Lydia is a reminder that even the grandest empires rise and fall, yet ideas, once unleashed, have a life of their own. The Lydian invention of coinage, a seemingly simple concept, transformed the world, its ripples reaching across millennia to shape the global economy we know today. So the next time you hold a coin, take a moment to appreciate its journey through time. It's a tangible link to an ancient kingdom and a testament to the enduring power of human ingenuity. Ever wonder what mysteries lie beneath the sands of time? Let's explore the secrets of ancient civilizations, from the enigmatic pyramids of Egypt to the lost cities of the Inca. We've journeyed through time to reveal the hidden wonders and mysteries of ancient civilizations. We've explored the architectural marvels, the ingenious technologies, and the rich cultures that have shaped our history. But this is just the beginning. There's so much more to discover, from the forgotten scripts of ancient languages to the untold stories of legendary figures. The ancient world is a vast and captivating tapestry waiting to be explored. We hope this journey has inspired you to delve deeper and uncover the unexpected treasures of the past. So why stop now? Keep exploring, keep learning, and let the mysteries of history continue to ignite your curiosity. Subscribe to our channel and join us on more incredible adventures through time.